Well, Black Ops 4 is proof that Call of Duty is in fact dying. Now, I was always one of those COD fanboys that always said Call of Duty's not dying, this is just a clickbait video, but the truth is in the pudding now. Black Ops 4 made $500 million on release, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 back in 2011, granted when not as many people were playing video games, not as many people had access to the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 and the internet as they do today, sold over close to $1 billion in the first 16 days. That is nothing compared to what Black Ops 4 has accomplished. Black Ops 4 has accomplished being the worst Call of Duty, the most boring Call of Duty, and a Call of Duty that was worse than Infinite Warfare. Now, if you're someone who actually appreciates people who take time and effort to create a game, to create a formula, and to actually make a game that works, then you're going to agree that Black Ops 4 is a bad game because you have good taste in video games. Now, if you're someone who plays video games for the competitive aspect, just the Twitch shooter aspect, and just plays games to play games, you're not really going to have a taste. You're not really going to have good taste in games to that sense because anything's good for you. So I'm not saying you don't have good taste, I'm just saying that you don't really have a preference. So you probably do enjoy Black Ops 4. But for people who actually know what a good Call of Duty is, Black Ops 4 is trash. There is nothing good about that game. Blackout is a generic copy and paste of PUBG, and the battle tier system is a bad copy and paste of Fortnite's battle pass. There is nothing original about Black Ops 4. The guns, half of them are reskins of Black Ops 3. 5 maps in the game already are reskins and remakes because they know they can't make good maps now because the people who work at Treyarch and make Call of Duty now are uninspired and unkeen to what makes a good video game. That's the case. You have it now to where back in 2010, 2011, the people who were making video games were people who actually cared about their field. They cared about what they were making. Now today's day and age, there are more people who grew up playing video games or technology that are going into the field of code and making video games and everything around that line because it's being pushed. If you're a girl, you can get a full ride and a job offered to you before you even graduate just because of your gender, because the field is primarily dominated like men. Not like men, by men, because men tend to like technology, video games. It's not a sexist thing, it's truth. Now men can also get full rides, not as heavily as females, but they can get full rides because not a lot of people want to go into code. They'll get an internship and they're good to go. They'll be like, well, I'm kind of good at this, I'll study it, I'll do it, and then once I get hired, smooth sailing from there. So people who really make Call of Duty now aren't fans of the series. The last Call of Duty that I really felt was made by actual fans of Call of Duty was World War II. After Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield left, Aaron overhauled that game and made the game better. And you cannot deny World War II got 1,000 times better after he left. He fixed the division system, made them better, added unlimited sprint, brought shipment back. You had new game modes every weekend. They did something special every weekend. They made the supply drop system basically perfect. I earned every gun in that game without spending a dime, and basically got all the equipment in what was it? I think it was called the doser. I got all the dosers. I'm probably pronouncing wrong, but all the uniforms. I got all of those basically for free for playing the game, and I got rewarded for playing the game. Black Ops 4 rewards you with nothing. What? Stickers, and then you have to pay $2 for a reticle? Are you kidding me? And half the stuff they sell is all garbage and looks disgustingly awful. Like, I wouldn't pay for half the stuff in there. The maps are boring. They all suck. The gun balance is horrendous. There is no gun balance in the game. And the game's just dull. It's boring. And Call of Duty's dying. Each year, the sales have been dwindling. World War II saw a bounce back, but that's because it was a return to World War II. There hasn't been, like, really a World War II shooter that was good in a long time. And Call of Duty World War II was a good game at the end of its life cycle. In the beginning, it was mediocre, but then it became good. But it became good too late. Black Ops 4 is already dying. In World War II, I never had an issue finding a match. In Black Ops 4, I have issues finding a match now. It's either because everyone's playing Blackout, because it's a battle royale, it's easy to pick up, easy to learn, or people are playing well, no one's playing zombies because the zombie community is dead in Black Ops 4. Let's be completely honest. There's like 3 YouTubers that really upload for them anymore. But I could be wrong on there. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. But Black Ops 4 is just a done of an era. I remember coming home every day playing Black Ops 4 and everyone on my friends list, not Black Ops 4, Call of Duty, and everyone was on COD. Today, everyone's on Fortnite. Everyone's either playing GTA 5, Minecraft, or just a different game that's not Call of Duty. Destiny 2 is getting revived quite a bit because half of my friends list who used to play Destiny back in the day who quit are back on the game because the game's getting better. You see, Call of Duty isn't in that juggernaut state anymore where it doesn't have to try. You need to actually hire people who care about their job to make their games. I work retail. Half the people I work with don't care about their job. They don't care if they drop someone's $100 computer on the ground, not $100, $1,000 computer on the ground, because it's not theirs. They want to get paid the most amount of money for doing the minimum work, and that's how it works. People who work the least in this world get all the promotions. I work in retail. I see it every day. I work fast food. I see it every day. And those are the people who are making Call of Duty now. The good games now are first parties, Nintendo, and all these other games that people aren't picking up because the shooter genre is just getting so bad. I've been playing Call of Duty since 2010, almost 10 years now, and that's insane. And the fact that it's not out of Call of Duty being stale for me, it's just the game's not good. I played Infinite Warfare. I didn't think Infinite Warfare was that bad. I think it was an over-exaggeration of the community, and people were just sick of the futuristic genre. I thought the campaign was pretty great. And zombies, I never touched zombies yet, but I probably will sooner or later just because I have the game, and I picked it up for pretty cheap. But multiplayer was pretty solid. I mean, the maps could have got a little work done because they were all built around the futuristic movement. But besides from that, gunplay was pretty good, and I didn't really have much issues with that. But another game that got tremendous hate that wasn't that bad, Advanced Warfare, was something new that people didn't like. So what Call of Duty all has to do is release one game, one title, support it for a few years, and come out with a new one that's better, enhanced graphics, and etc. They did this with Call of Duty Online, and it was a success. And they did that for China, which doesn't have as big as a market for gaming like the US and Europe does. That would easily bring Call of Duty back, but instead they decide to listen to the stockholders and not stand their ground. The people there who make the game don't care about the game because they would stick up for what they're making. And Call of Duty's done. It's dying. It will not bounce back. If it does, it'd be a miracle. But at the rate that's going now, Call of Duty is dying and it's never coming back. I see it being around maybe for 2 or 3 more titles, but it's going to be like Guitar Hero and never bounce back. So what do you guys think about Call of Duty Black Ops 4? You guys think it's going to be good? You guys think it's going to be bad? Call of Duty's dying, man. It's done. So, I've been playing the Switch, got back into Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out, and I'm excited for the future, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the feedback and comment section what you guys thought, and I hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.